As I was saying, kind of be more guided by spirit, whereas he may be more in the energy of wanting to control things and wanting like you may be more into going with the flow, whereas he may be more into like wanting to want things to plan out and go the way that he wants them to go, you know? Like also you may be more like open to having new experiences, whereas he may be more inclined towards kind of wanting to stick with what he's familiar with and what he knows and what may be fun to him as well, you know? But yeah, so in general, there is definitely a square between like the way that he may see things and the way that it may affect your career life, but also emotions, like the way and the experiences you guys have emotionally can also put strain on the career life, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, communication, the the success of communication or the failure of communication can also negatively or positively influence um your career for sure. So his views on things and like just how he may express himself can influence and impact your career and maybe even how you're seen, and his emotions and feelings, you know, and just that interaction between you and him. Maybe his emotions and his feelings concerning your career life can definitely be more friction orientated in a square. And when I say like earlier when I was talking about the sun squaring your MC, this can even be like maybe just because of like the things he may identify with and the way that he may see life and the way that he may want to express, it may go on to square with your son, I mean, with your career life, but also your status and the way that you're seen. And there may be needing a unification here where it's like you may need to learn how to balance out, like balance out your career life and with what he may, with his ambitions and his interests and what he may want to do, if that makes sense. And so I know that you're both musicians, so maybe this can even play out as maybe wanting to play two different keys of music or anything of that nature. Okay, hold on. So his Mercury is conjunct your Neptune, which can play out in energy of like he may have the capacity to articulate and help you put words to your dreams and your visions and your creative energies, you know what I'm saying, which can be nice. Simultaneously, you also have his moon opposing your Neptune. So even though he may have the capacity to intellectually understand your dreams and things like that, emotionally he may oppose your dreams and your ideals, and he may not be on the same page as you when it comes to those energies. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking for any other thing for us to communicate about. But I think for this portion, I think that's pretty much it's pretty much hold on, let me look at you got his your Venus. So your Venus is squaring his north node. So there are some like energies here that kind of show that your guys' relationship can be like more of a lesson, like where you guys are here to like learn with each other, and you're here to grow with each other for sure. And it's like if you guys want to make it work, as I previously stated, you guys would definitely need to work on okay, so like for example, your Mars is squaring his north node. So Mars is like one's ambitions, one's goals, like the things that one is motivated to do, like the things you may be motivated to do, and like where he's being led in life in regards to learning to be more emotionally open and more embracing of family. Like that can also square because with your Mars being in Aries, you know how to, when it's something you want to do, you know how to focus and kind of like selfish, like, and it's not bad, right? If you know how to selfishly focus on your ambition and motivation, like that may square, and yeah, that may square his energy in regards to kind of prohibiting him and somewhat blocking him from learning. So, okay, because you're more so independent and you know how to pursue your goals and ambitions, that can be difficult for his need to learn to actually, a better interpretation would be through your desire to be more ambitious and motivated, you can trigger his like north node, which is like his destiny, what he's supposed to do, which is learning how to be more emotionally inclined and more familiarly inclined. But it's like as you push towards your motivations and goals and ambitions, this will activate and help push him towards learning how to be more familiarly and more emotionally vulnerable and things like that. But this is just going to create friction. Oh no. I'm sorry about that if that was like loud on your behalf. But okay, so oh no crap. Another way to explain what I was trying to explain previously is that like him, what time is it? He kind of needs to learn how to open up emotionally. But then it's like as you become more and more invested in your ambitions and goals, the energy of him seeing you go out into the world and get what you want is gonna push him more towards kind of being forced to deal more with his emotions and his feelings, which is not completely a negative thing, but that's also another thing that can cause, it's gonna cause growth on his behalf, but that can be an uncomfortable energy. Or it can kind of play out as what you are motivated to do versus where life is taking him to go. That those two energies may not completely mix as well. But okay, so I would say that, let me see if there's anything else I can talk about. For the most part, I would definitely say that yeah, this would conclude like this session. But if you have, I'll leave like, I'll give us a session, right, a follow up where we can connect and kind of communicate, and I can touch on anything that you may have questions on and all that good stuff. Other than that, peace, peace, peace.